a collective field where, indeed, all things are made new. To be rearticulated or made new is an act of being. It is less a thing done than an agreement made, as the field you hold is lifted and altered by agreement and energetic accord. The resonant field you hold today, wherever you may sit, is in coherence with the resonant field of all things that you see and experience. When one is made new, one is reknown or reclaimed at a level of vibration where what you claim into being, the world you see before you, is also changed. How is it changed, you may ask? We have said this many times, but the denial of the divine, the great problem humanity has faced, can only be rectified from a higher level of alignment. What you deny God in, you align to in fear. Now, to deny God in something is simply to decide that the idea of God, or the presence of God, or the tone, which is indeed God, cannot exist somewhere. And by your decree, or your coherence with that claim, you shut yourself off from the divine in the way that we say you do. What you put in darkness calls you to the darkness. What you deny the divine in claims you in that darkness, or at least the shadow of it. The template of reality that you have chosen to learn through, claimed in fear, enjoined by each of you through collective agreement, has chosen to shift, with your presence as the activator. Now, as you begin to know who you are, what you are, and how you serve, the field you hold is indeed altered. It is lifted. The transmission of your field, or the coherence the field holds, claims into being that which is of like accord, ACCORD, or ACHORD, as on a piano. The coherence of the true self, which we will explain later, is that which is of God, because the true self as you cannot deny the divine. When you stop denying the divine, you claim a new level of alignment, energetic coherence, wherein all things indeed are made new. Now, the idea of being made new is confusing for most of you. You think it means you pretend you weren't who you were yesterday, or that your problems are gone, or you are lifting all things to your idea of heaven. In fact, to be made new or rearticulated is the presence of the divine operating as and through you that calls into being that which is of like accord. The body you have is the body you hold, but the body you hold is in a new coherence. The energetic field you hold is still present, but aligned in a higher template. Now, the idea of a template must be understood. If you understand that there is an organizational system operating here, and that the true self as you, that knows who and what it is an organizing aspect of the being you are, you can also understand that the being that you are in this higher way is in coherence to a reality that has its own laws and rules. We have taught the kingdom in prior classes. We will reference it here quite often. But the kingdom is the realization of the omnipresence of the divine manifest as all things, exclusive of nothing, inclusive of all. The divine as all things. When all things are re-seen or re-known as of God, the manifest world that you have experienced yourself through is indeed altered. Its intonation is changed, and what was known in fear can indeed be made new or seen anew as it truly is.